Hey, everybody, we are back again, the Coon Prairie
I'm
Ramblers.
afraid so.
By unpopular demand.
Ooh, Lord have
Casey and the
mercy.
Moonshine Gang, Luke the Rebel without a clue.
Yep.
The amiable, affable mailman. And the last behind the glass.
That's us.
America.
Ready to rock, ready to roll.
Yeah.
We're talking about Confederate statues and the upheaval that's currently ongoing right now. So I guess we can do another segment on that.
Mm-hmm.
My thought is, where does it stop?
Mm-hmm.
You got the statues coming down left and right. They're going to keep going until they get them all down. Then it's going to be the cemeteries. They're going to go to cemeteries, and we'll move it to a cemetery, and somebody's going to deface it or tear it down there, and you're going to see a grave that might say CSA on it or have a Confederate flag on it. They're going to be desecrating those and stuff. And then where's it going to stop? Somebody's going to die over this before it's over. Mark my words.
People already have.
Somebody will die.
People have.
Yeah.
Over taking down statues?
Yeah, that guy that crashed into that crowd of people.
Well, that's right, that wacko. And people want to associate that guy with, he did that, so there's Trump's people for you. But by no means am I advocating skinheads, neo-Nazis, white supremacists. Those people are idiots.
You got Howard
Fascist.
Dean. Howard Dean's on the television.
That's right.
Saying
Howard
he's
Dean.
equating everybody as being GOP. All the crazies are all together.
Crazy. Look at an old clip of him when he was running for office. You want to see crazy.
Yeah.
He's just a sore loser. Remember all that screaming he was doing that time that they played that clip 1,000 times on the air?
Well, here's one thing that a lot of people fail to understand or don't know. A lot of these people that are doing a lot of things really don't know history.
That's right.
Right.
And I'm not saying that I'm the professor of the Civil War or I'm not Ken Burns or anything else. But from everything I've ever read, the war did not begin or have anything to do with slavery.
That's right.
It was, I don't care if you want to call it the Civil War, the War of Northern Aggression,
War between the states.
War between the states or whatever. It began basically over the South not having representation.
Well, we still ain't got much.
And we were pretty well holding our own and doing pretty good. And Abraham Lincoln thought, well, I got to have another cause here.
That's right.
So
Let's stir something up.
stirred it up to put this as a war about slavery.
He wasn't just a rabble rouser. He was a rebel rouser because he roused a lot of rebels.
And so then it became about slavery. And other thing is that Robert E. Lee went to West Point, and arguably he was probably one of the greatest generals ever lived. I mean, he was
That's true.
highly
well thought of it.
well prepared, and he did a good job as a general. But anyhow, he wasn't for slavery.
No, he was not. And if the South had won, he'd have freed the slaves
And there
anyway.
were probably a lot of soldiers fighting for the North that were for slavery.
Go back to your original thing, which you said, that people don't know the history. Well, they don't even know why they're pulling down these statues. If you go out there with your mic and says, hey, what are you doing? Well, specifically, why are you doing this?
They don't know.
And they're going to say, well, so-and-so's an idiot. Okay, explain what that means.
Why is he an idiot?
Okay, well, so-and-so, okay, but why are you pulling the statue down? I mean, if they aren't going to be able to.
That's right.
If you give you a good reason,
you
why.
shine a spotlight on them,
and they don't know the history. Yeah, they don't even know. I mean, yesterday,
There was a lot of bad things. I mean, really, there was. There were brothers against brothers, and fathers against sons. It was a very divisive time and a lot of things. But like I say, it wasn't about slavery at first. Halfway through the war.
Most of this is incited by people in positions that want to boast, increase their position. A leader of a certain organization,
and they feel
how can they profit?
And they feel like they're losing
power over somebody else.
They feel like they're losing control.
Right.
A lot of these people that are doing this felt like they were in control for the last 8 years, and now they think, oh my God, we've lost control. So let's do it
That's
by
a good point right there.
rioting. Let's do it by looting. Let's do it by tearing things down. Let's do it by violence.
Yeah.
Well, you got the media that's fanning the flames, but another thing fanning the flames a lot is Facebook. If people believe anything they see on Facebook, so I mean that right there, that's throwing gas on the fire. But my question is, my thought is, they're going to keep doing this and keep it. Where does it stop? Because, in my opinion, this is me talking. There's not a statue out there anywhere in this whole world of anybody you can think of that doesn't offend somebody.
Oh, yeah.
So let them all come down. These have to come down.
Yeah.
You're going to see them taking down the Virgin Mary. You're going to see them taking down
Jesus.
They're all going to come down. Pull all these crucifixes down. They got to come down or whatever. Where's it going to end? And if it stops the Confederacy, why? What does that tell you?
Yeah.
Let's go all the way or no way.
They want to rename things. They go, okay, this county, this. I mean,
that's right.
Maybe it wasn't Robert E. Lee. It was named after. Maybe it was Bobby Lee or some other guy.
No.
That's right. Jerry Lee Lewis. It was named after
Robert
Jerry
E. Lee County was named after.
I know it was,
Right.
but the thing is, just the name Lee is going to be offensive.
Well, it is to some people. Yeah.
Well, a lot of things are offensive to me, but they're important to somebody, and I can look away.
I mean, I can respect it.
Look away, look away. I don't have to look at that. I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
I can respect your rights.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And everybody has the right to be wrong.
Charles Barton. I saw a quote with Charles Barton.
I saw that
on YouTube, and he was saying, "I've never been offended by a Confederate flag." Well,
That's right. But he said
okay, so then some lady, chimes in. And she says, "Yeah, but you're rich."
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's the reason.
What's that got to do with it?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, he was probably poor at one time.
Ridiculous. I mean, they're thankfully, well, some are damaging the statues, but thankfully they're not all being destroyed. They're being removed to other locations. I don't want to see them sitting in landfills and back lots. Put them in
At the
museums.
very least, that's what they should do.
Right. Put them in museums.
Put them private property.
Put them in cemeteries, Confederate cemeteries and things like that.
Yeah.
Why not? I visited.
What do they want to replace it with?
Nothing.
They want to replace them with the people that we don't even, Tubman. And,
Harriet Tubman?
Harriet Tubman. I'd be like, I'm going to have to go back to my history book and find out about what she did.
It's ridiculous.
It's
It's ridiculous.
They're going, or they'll put Barack Obama up there or something.
There's already a statue of him. Statue of Bill Clinton. Some are complaining about. Well, here's a statue of a rapist.
Yeah.
And an adulterer. Here they are celebrating him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tear that down too.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, the one of Obama, nothing against him, but it don't look like him. He looks more like Alfred E. Newman to me. I'm serious. With the big ears sticking out. He looked from the guy from Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Well,
The one statue I saw. I don't know if there's more.
Well, anyway.
But people will die over this, and I mean fighting before it's over
Do we
with.
get any car? Do we drive any cars that are offensive to people?
The Dodge Rebel. Remember that one?
Dodge Rebel.
No.
Dodge Rebel.
It wasn't a Dodge. It was a.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was American.
Late 60s, early 70s? American Motors?
What about the Indian motorcycle? They'll probably want to get rid of that. Change it from Indian to Eskimo or something.
Well, no, just let them know that it's not American Indian. It's
Indian.
So it's one from over
instead
yonder.
of having a chieftain head on there, put a towel head on there.
Turban, that's right.
Somebody with a dot in their forehead.
Offensive football teams and offensive other teams.
Where does it end? I'm not.
Redskins.
It offends me that they're offended.
Yeah.
That kind of gets me going sometimes. They're allowed to be offended, but nobody else can be offended.
But I believe it's just certain people that just in positions.
They want to stir it up.
They're just stirring it up.
And you got people like George Soros in the background who's writing blank checks to whoever wants to go and do this. And he said years ago he's going to destroy America.
And there's plenty of people out there who don't know what it's all about, but they're ready to get involved in it and wear a hood. And
that's right, and that's wrong too.
It's exciting.
If you're going to get out there on the street and protest and show your natural born behind, you should have no right to wear a mask. You should have the guts to wear a mask. If you're going to stand up for something, you say, this is me. And the way they could curb a lot of this is each city ban masks in the city. You cannot wear a mask, cannot cover your face. That would take care of a lot of that. You wouldn't see them there. Well, mercy, we're about out of time again. So we're going to have to cool off here a minute, take a cool down period.
We got to go sell some ads if we possibly can now.
Hope you all come by. Hope we didn't offend you.